Hi, friends. Welcome to Thursday. Some of you are going to be at school today, some of you are going to be at home today. We are going to start with our writer's notebook. So, you need to have your notebook, you need to have a pencil, you need to have crayons or colored pencils, and you need to have your name on your paper. When you have all of that done, come on back and we'll get started. All right, so we have our first and last name on our paper. Our date today is kind of cool. We have 1 21 21. So we have 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Kind of cool. Say it with me. 1, 21, 21. All right. All week we have been talking about lunch and what we like to have for lunch. Today we're going to use our imagination and talk about having lunch with a friend. Now, that's not hard for me to imagine because I love going out to breakfast or lunch or supper with friends. That's like one of my favorite things to do when the restaurants are open. So I kind of miss that right now. So I kind of have to pretend as well until I can get back to doing that again. So I want you to think about the person that you would like to have lunch with. Can you think of that special person that you would like to have lunch with? I think I'm going to pick my friend, Mrs. Kunish. Mrs. Kunish used to teach kindergarten. She's retired now, but I get to see her sometimes. So I'm going to pretend that I'm going to have lunch with Mrs. Kunish. You tell somebody, your neighbor at your table or somebody at home, tell them who you have in mind that you want to have lunch with. All right. So yesterday we wrote my lunch. So if we write my lunch, that means me, right? It means ourself. But if we're going to share our lunch, instead of saying my lunch, we're going to say our lunch. That means more than one person. And you don't need your line again today. We're just going to go ahead and label our picture. And we're going to use the title, Our Lunch. And because it's a title, we need to capitalize both words. All right? So we have our lunch. Go ahead and write that. O-U-R, finger space, lunch. Now we're going to have the fun of making another menu like we did yesterday. So it's going to be another list. You might have some of the same things on your list that you want to serve to your friend when you and your friend get together for lunch. Or you might pick different things. I pick some different things because I like to have a variety and not eat the same thing every single day. Sometimes I do, but I'd rather have a variety. So I picked some things that I thought boys and girls would like. And they're things that I like sometimes. Some of these foods I don't eat very often. But I think you'll agree with me that they're things that you would like for your lunch. So just like yesterday, you may use the same ones as me. Or you can watch what I'm doing and then you can pick your own. But if you're going to pick your own, I want you to watch what I'm doing so that you can do something similar to that. So on the left side of our paper, we're going to write our menu. And on the right side of our paper, if we were at a restaurant, it would have the prices. But at school, we're going to have the picture. So the first thing I thought of that I would like for my lunch is I would like to share a hot dog. Hot dog is 2 words. So I wrote the first word, then a finger space, and then a second word. Now, an interesting thing about hot dogs, where I grew up in New York State, they had red hot dogs and they had white hot dogs. And growing up, white hot dogs was my favorite. But we'll see what color I color them. You'll have to watch and see. So I have a hot dog. What else would I like with a hot dog? I think I would like pickles with my hot dog. We had lots of pickles at my house because my mom canned them. And just like yesterday, if you're going to have more than one pickle, then you're going to put an S on the end. And I'm guessing if they're sliced pickles, you're probably going to have more than one. So I put an S on the end of pickles. When I think of hot dogs and pickles, I think of chips. I bet you like chips, at least most of you. So I'm going to come down here, and chips is actually one sound, but it's 2 letters. It makes a C and an H, makes the ch sound. Chip. And then there's that S again. This word you can definitely stretch and hear the sounds. If you do that ch together, the CH, you know it. S. So we have hot dog, pickles, chips. I guess we probably should have some fruit, because fruit is pretty healthy for us. What could I have for lunch for fruit? Yesterday I had an apple. Today I'm going to pick something that I can use that S sound again. What is a fruit that I could eat more than one of? I know. It starts with G. Can you guess it? You watch as I write it. Apes. I could have some grapes for my lunch. Do you think I might need something to drink? Mrs. Kunish and I like to drink iced tea together. So iced tea is 2 words. So we're going to write ice because we like ice in our tea, and then finger space and tea. Now you might put milk, you might put juice, you might put water, or you might put pop. Whatever you want to serve your friend. So, here is my list. And now I'm going to do my illustration. Once again, you may do what I'm doing, or you may pick different foods. So for my hot dog, since I told you about my white hots that I used to have, but I can't get those anymore in Michigan, and they wouldn't show up on the board. So I am going to make a regular hot dog. And I'm going to make my bun orange because I don't have a bun color, but you might not be able to see that. So this is my bun. And then this is my hot dog. Okay. Does that look like a hot dog? We just do our best, right? All right, then I would like some pickles on my hot dog. So I am going to draw pickles next to the word. Here are some pickles with a little seeds in them, right? Okay, and they're going to go on my hot dog, and if I have enough left over, I'll just pop them in my mouth. Then I would like some chips. Now, to make chips, I can't really make them the color of the markers I have, so I decided I'm going to make a bag of chips, and I am going to write chips on the bag. Okay? You can do that, or you can actually make chips or Doritos or whatever you write down. And you might not even pick chips. You might pick something else. Okay, what did I pick for my fruit? I picked grapes. Now, it has an S on it. So is that going to be one tiny grape? That would be a thank you helping, right? You're trying one? All right. I'm going to make a bunch of grapes. And I was kind of sketching this before I started recording, and I thought it might be fun for you to see a way that you could make a bunch of grapes. So if you start with, can you see that? Oh, I hope so. How about if I use red? I was trying to use purple, but it's not quite showing up. So I am going to use red. So I'm going to start with 5, and then underneath it, right in between them, I'm going to make 4. And right underneath those, I'm going to make 3. And right underneath those, I'm going to make 2. And underneath that, I'm going to make 1. Does that look like a bunch of grapes? Yeah, kinda, doesn't it? All right, I'm not going to take time to color them in. And I made that a little bit bigger so that you could see it. So I kind of took up my iced tea space. So I'm going to make my iced tea. Oh, I just found a brown marker, but I don't know if it works. Let's see if it works. Because iced tea is definitely brown and not black. So let's see if this is going to work. Oh, it kind of works. All right, so here is my glass of iced tea. Okay. So let's review. We have our name. We have our date. We have our label because we're making a list. Then we have our list. Hot dog, pickles, chips, grapes, iced tea. And then we have a picture for each of our words. Are you ready to have a picnic? Because this kind of sounds like a picnic. So this is your goal for the rest of writing. You are going to finish your picture, your list. And I want you to make sure you have it close by for tomorrow, because we're going to come back to this for tomorrow for just a couple minutes. All right, so finish this up, upload it. Those of you that are home, go ahead and upload it to Google Classroom. Those of you in the classroom, your teacher's going to be walking around, seeing how you're doing, and giving you a thumbs up for working so hard. So you have a great rest of the day, and I will see you tomorrow for Friday writing. Take care. Bye-bye.